Hi friends. Welcome back to meditation class. We are practicing from my car again. The sound is nice in here, but I just went on the hike and it's raining. It was really beautiful. As I got here, it stopped raining for my hike for like an hour, and then it started raining again just as I got to my car. So I was like, ooh. But yeah, it was really beautiful out at the mountain today. Literally, I only saw one other person. Someone's coming up now and pulling into the car lot, but like no one has been here because it's been raining. So it's been really nice. But yeah, we're going to practice. So welcome back to the Activate Challenge, our meditation series we've been doing all throughout December 2022. If you're doing this in real time, it is December 30th, 2022, our practice meditation number 30, which is crazy. So tomorrow is going to be finishing out the challenge. Tomorrow we're going to do like a manifestation meditation to connect with like some goal setting and kind of like resolutions, ideas for the new year, and really like sending energy towards those intentions. So you guys can continue that practice throughout the year. You'll have kind of like a touchstone for that. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But for some of you guys who've done the other practices in the challenge, we did one earlier that was a similar meditation, a Holy Fire Reiki meditation to release energy, and this is to bring energy towards us. So this is going to be like a manifestation meditation. So you can look forward to that. But today we're going to be doing like a higher self connection meditation, like a future self connection meditation. So this is going to be kind of like, you know how some people talk about like quantum jumping and like shifting realities? Like this is kind of the idea of that, of like the best version of myself. What does that look like? And maybe you have all these kind of like parameters, like the best version of myself does this and does that. Like we don't need to necessarily have to think literally about it, but we're going to be connecting with that highest version, because I think like if we can connect to the energy, then we can embody that energy throughout the next year. So maybe you have a specific thing in mind that you want to let go of. Maybe you have like a dream idea of like what your daily life would look like. You can all have that all in the back of your mind, but this is going to be kind of like a journey, like a practice. So like we've done in some of the other journey style meditations, you're just going to let stuff come to you, and you're not necessarily going to be like trying to imagine certain things. We'll start with a little bit of a visualization, and then we're just going to go into silence, and you can have that journey connection to, essentially we are merging with that version of ourselves, because I just don't want to make it too complicated, you guys, because I tend to do that to give you more than you need to know. But briefly, to explain a very extremely complicated topic in 1 minute, there's all these different versions of us, all these different timelines, and we can connect to them. Just like we did with the inner child meditation, that's us, but in a different timeline. So I think sometimes we can think of timelines in such a sci-fi kind of way of like, oh, there's a multiverse version of me who can fly, and maybe there is, and that'd be fucking cool. And there probably is. But I'm talking more about like literally, like to break it down, to think about it in more a simple way of like me as 12 years old Grace, me as 8-year-old Grace, and then me as future Grace. And that's who we're talking with today, the highest version of ourselves in the future, because there's many different future versions of ours. And it really just depends on how things line up. We can make one choice, we can make a different choice. Choices can be made for us. Things can come into our life, come out of our life. So I want us to just kind of break down some of those ideas of timelines and different versions of ourselves and take it out of the sci-fi reality and bring it into something that we can kind of like grasp our mind around. And then later, when we get into the Akashic records and all that stuff, we can think about ourselves as energy and as trees and all sorts of cool stuff. But I want us to simplify in us, and I want us to also not get too far away from reality, and remember that we need to explore the here and the now, because that's why we're existing. All the other stuff is fucking cool and can show us stuff about ourselves right now. But if we can focus on the future, the past, and the present, and not the possibilities, I think that is a lot more helpful in the long run, because possibilities are endless and it becomes overwhelming, and then we don't even do anything. We just think about shit all day. So we're going to connect and merge with our highest self tonight in our journey. So to begin, for this practice, this is going to be about 20 minutes. And we're going to set our intention. So I'm going to say it out loud. You're going to say it and repeat it after me. For this practice, if you want to get some like music in the background, a singing bowl, some drums, some relaxing music, you can get yourself set up, pause the video, get situated. And then for this practice, you're going to be lying down. So if you want to lie down on the ground, on the couch, would be preferred, like on a yoga mat or something, rather than your bed, because if you're in your bed, you might just fall asleep. But whatever works, whatever is possible for you. So I'm drinking coffee and water. Okay, so to begin, we're just going to close our eyes. We're going to state our intention for our journey tonight. So I'm going to say it once, and then we'll say it 3 times. And 3 times is the way we establish the energetic intention. So when you guys do this on your own, I suggest you say it out loud 3 times. You don't have to take my suggestion, but that's how we do it, okay? Okay? So tonight, we are going on a upper world journey to connect and merge with the highest version of ourselves. So repeating after me, bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your stomach. Tonight, we are going on an upper world journey to connect with and merge with the highest version of ourselves. Tonight, we are going on a upper world journey to connect and merge with the highest version of ourselves. Tonight, we are going on a journey to the upper world to connect and merge with the highest version of ourselves. So before we begin, let's just take 5 deep breaths, locking in that intention, breathing in to the heart and breathing out the stomach. So breathing in the nose, exhale out the mouth. Breathing in, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, breathing in, exhale, final breath, inhale, exhale, let it all go. In your mind's eye, imagine you're standing at an elevator. You see the buttons on the outside going up and going down. I invite you to press the button that takes you up, imagining the doors of the elevator opening and stepping inside the elevator. The doors close behind you slowly, and beautiful lights are shimmering from the ceiling and the floor, almost like you're inside a disco ball. Glittering, shimmering light inside the elevator. You feel like you're in a karaoke den. And you see all the different numbers. I invite you to press the highest number on that elevator, taking us up into the upper world, into the Akashic Records, a place to meet and connect with our higher self. Imagining pressing that button and beginning to just sense in your body the sensation of rising. Imagine your energy, your body, and everything rising in this elevator. Floors and floors and layers of dimension. Till we pop through the membrane. And the doors begin to open out into the beautiful planes of existence, the higher realms, the upper world. And this is a place where we can connect with our Akashic Records, a place where you are safe, feel safe, and can be in connection with Spirit, God, your angels, ancestors, and tonight specifically, your highest self. The highest version of you in this lifetime. You as you now. Not some many lifetimes future version of you where you're some alchemist in another dimension. This is you now. You tomorrow. You next week. You next year. Imagining the doors opening and looking into a room of pure mist. And it feels extraordinary, like tingling, bubbling light all around your body. And as the mist begins to part, you see a small pathway. And it feels almost like you're inside and outside. Like a fancy hotel in the middle of Mexico with beautiful floors, but yet you can still see the stars in the sky. Imagine walking along that dirt path surrounded by beautiful bamboo, by tall passion flower vines and roses and all the most beautiful flowers that you love. Just noticing your surroundings, gazing up into the sky, you see the clouds disappear and the night sky rise as the stars begin to shimmer. And you know, in those stars are 1,000 million different versions of you. But tonight, we're just connecting with the one, the highest self version of you now. The path begins to expand into a small clearing. And you see a fire surrounded by beautiful rocks and stones, fluorite, black tourmaline, obsidian, protective energy surrounding the fire. And in the fire are burning beautiful leaves and herbs, rosemary, bay leaves, cleansing and purifying resins of myrrh and frankincense and copal and all the beautiful, powerful, purifying energies. You breathe in the smoke and it feels like heaven. And as you breathe out, any energy you no longer want to hold is released into the fire to be renewed, recycled, and brought back into your lungs as usable energy. Breathing in through the nose, exhale out the mouth, clearing the energy. Surrounding the fire is a bunch of small stones, perfect size for sitting, flat and polished in the most comfortable way. And you begin to take a seat. And we invite forward now the energy, the entity, the being of your highest self, the highest version of you in this lifetime, the you that you have potentiality to become. For you are everything. So we're going to stay here, inviting this energy forward. You feel a presence begin to step forward and sit with you in front of the fire. Imagine grasping their hand and feeling the sensation of their hand against yours. Imagining their energy almost like absorbing into yours. And they're not deteriorating, they're just giving what is endless to them. They have extra, and they share it with you. So we're going to stay here about 5 minutes, allowing each of you to have your journey, your connection with your higher self, connecting with this energy and merging, allowing any elements and aspects of this version of yourself to merge into your body and into this timeline now. So we'll stay here, continue your breath, and allow this energy to flow to you directly. And when we're done, I will call you back. Feeling the energy merge through your hands, up your arms, into your heart, down your neck, through your spine, all the way throughout your whole body. merging your energies. Merging your energies. Continuing with your experience, however you feel is long enough. And when you're ready, we're going to descend back, bring our energy back. So I'll give you guys another 2 minutes to finish up connecting, saying your goodbyes, knowing this version of you is with you now and has always been, but now they're inside the body. So our homework is to begin to embody that highest version of ourself throughout the next year as we go into 2023. So finishing up. Imagine that energy begins to step away and you are left alone at the fire, smelling all the beautiful herbs, feeling the sensations in your body. You watch them walk away, returning to their correct dimension and space and time. Imagine yourself standing up from the fire. It's just smoldering now. The flames have gone down and you feel it's time to go. Observing the beautiful surroundings of this clearing as you walk back to the trail that you came from. Seeing the night sky, and the stars and the moon are bright enough where you can see the path in the darkness. Hearing the sound of birds and bugs and all the beautiful wildlife. Hearing the sound of the wind. As you get to the end of the trail, you see the elevator off in the distance. And it seems odd just to be in the middle of nothing. But this elevator can be accessed at any place, any point, just asking for it to appear and take you home. Imagine standing at the edge of the elevator, pressing the downward button now as the doors begin to slide open and you step inside. And you see a button that says home, that says middle world, ready to take you back to your body, back to the room you are in now. the doors closing behind you as the elevator begins to descend, feeling the sensation in your body, bringing your energy all the way back down to the middle world, to the room you are in now. All the way back into your body. Imagine yourself standing above your body and climbing in like you're putting on pants. Calling all your energy back into your body, including your highest self. Any energy that we moved or shifted, as always, we ask to be released into the light, to be transformed by God or into the earth, to be sent as an offering to Gaia, to be recycled and renewed, to become usable energy, giving thanks to ourselves, giving thanks to our highest self, giving thanks to any energies that supported us today. We'll take 5 deep breaths, calling all your energy back into your body, breathing in, exhale. Any energy we moved or shifted is released. Breathe in, exhale. You are now merged with your highest self. Breathe in, exhale. This highest version of yourself will continue to evolve over time. There's nothing you need to do. Just observe. Breathe in, exhale. You are now your highest self. Allow it to integrate out however long is required. Breathe in, exhale. When you're finally ready, you can begin to stretch, maybe your hands over your head, maybe do a little twist, and take some time to slowly come back, slowly open your eyes. And I encourage everyone to write down stuff about your experience. What did it feel like? What did your higher self look like, if anything? Did it feel like, did it smell like? Could you smell the sensation of the herbs? Did you feel anything specific? Did you get any messages, like thoughts, memories? Just taking time, maybe about 5 minutes, to write that stuff down before you go about the rest of your day. But thank you for joining me. Thank you. This has been Activate practice number 30. I can't believe we did it, y'all. We have one more practice. So I will see y'all in the next video. And then after tomorrow, I'll just see you on the page. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I have big plans for this channel. So we're going to be sharing a lot. So thank you for joining me. And I'll see you in the next video.